Hello. Well, gonna move. Happy Hell Week to you do. I have barely interacted with it yet. And I kind of need to. I need to get rid of this conquest energy. Alright. Let's move. In the interest of time. We see a lot of the greatest hits of the season. Should be a fun time. Wait, it's Cassian. That makes me want to do DR. We do see Snowcom. I haven't really had a chance to fight them yet. Well, I did once with Anna, but we did a very easy thing. Looks GMable. I misclicked. Hello? Hi. You dare use my own scrolls against me? Well, this is mainly targeting QA. QA also has a way out of it that I am aware of that I don't think the majority of people are. I know Tom Ford did it, so congrats to him. He solved the puzzle. Also, yeah, this is not... I don't think this team does terribly much against QA unless you have some of the best defense mods in the world and the best defense data card in the world, and it's just not... It has had a larger footprint than I think it deserves. Brutus will be a little bit harder for Bad Batch, but we're gonna do it anyway. We've been doing ISB here. Captain Rex is actually a little bit uncomfortable for ISB, I would say, in some ways. Because we only have one cleanse. Although... Let's see. I think we can try this. It might be risky. It might be janky. Like, Balin would probably be a lot comfier here. See, so... I'm very much worried here that Rex... If we undermine immediately, Rex might just... I think we gotta go, like, here. Now we increase our cooldowns, and we just do that to eternity. Give them the business. Question number 2 is, can ISB kill through Captain Rex Edict? That I don't know. We do have Shock. Take the shot. Alright, if we could just, like, get a torture down on Rex right now, that would be fantastic. I don't remember what Rex's evasion is, or mastery is. I don't remember if it's evasion. Ow. There's the shock, but it's gone already. That looks like we're through. The walls have been breached. Alright. As we don't care. Now that I think about it, probably something like Barris Cow would actually be rather annoying. Can you come out of hiding? Oh, you didn't even get to ult. Yeah, I hate to see this kind of thing happen. Alright. Straight to the next. I assume that is attacker ambag. I don't think it terribly matters for our decision making. We're just gonna give the Statacron one last send off. And then we'll have to do some problem solving next season for how to moneyball our way into a new one. We did not get a VIP hits. Now we did. VIP not on Vel, so it goes back on her. Still no buff immunity on her, unfortunately. Yeah, not being very cooperative. Just barely missed it here. They got contract. That's a little bit ugly. See, for whatever reason, we're not really able to cycle VIP yet. We've never gotten to double VIP, and nothing has changed. I'm not sure what to make of that. Jabba's about to ult. We get the healing immunity at least to save our progress. Are they just like really fast, so they're kind of matching our tempo? We do have buff immunity here finally, but they're not gonna hit Vel. The AI is just like perfectly playing around preventing it from happening. We got the healing immunity, we're close. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm trying it. This is ridiculous. I have not got double VIP once. My bad, man. They hit me with the live PvP special. Does it not make sense to use Velavi when she's buff immunity? I don't think she ever got buff immunity. I mean, you might be right. I was just mainly trying to focus on playing fast and looking for the pattern. The pattern never came. I mean, it's possible just fast. Zambag. I gave them faster contract, but largely we got to block the job of heal on Chrysanthemum. We just never got a chance to ramp even with the Datacron I consider beneficial. I can speed up Vel. Vel right now for this week is slower. Is on her tank mods. She could be either faster or she could be dealing more damage. There are options there. Still weird. You remember that we're top wall, but honestly, for how the season plays out, I don't think it actually matters too terribly which we do first, right? Everything in its place. What are you? Terminator will be annoying, not terribly tanky at the very least. No Silvo means Wrecker will get to take turns. Well, I say that as he gets stunned. Wrecker will ostensibly get to take turns. Probably do a Wrecker heal sometime soon, although a double armor shred is very tempting if we could just trust Wrecker to hold the line. Shred number 2. We are possibly going to regret not healing Wrecker, though. Double mass, that's a little bit of healing, but it's a lot to take as well. Alright. Him going captive, not necessarily a nightmare. Or mostly just scared of Brutus, massive damage. The fear not exactly great for us as well. We could call Omega for more revive stacks. I think we got this. Do we do it now? 36 TP stack. Nuke is up next turn. Three shot hopefully puts me in a good position. That looked pretty good. They are trading back though. I hope that was mostly just due to massive. Yep. Return to us. I did not look if Hondo had ult. Thank God it lined up well. Yeah. Look. Get over yourself. You're not that crazy. Sir? Please leave. I must insist. Alright, down here. What are we doing? I got absolutely victimized by BKM yesterday. Are they remodded? No. Maybe there's a chance. Yeah, the Vel AoE might be correct there. It shouldn't be too hard to spin that as an extra plate while you're trying to play fast. And also, speeding... There were a couple times where it's like Vel was just too slow to clock the VIP in. So that's very much a possibility as well. I guess I'm not too worried by that result. It was just crazy that it happened in the first place. This is Great Mothers. This is probably next best. I have not done this in like a season. Hopefully, I mean, it's Cassian lead, so I would imagine this goes fun. I just don't really remember it. Now we have you. I remember hitting you. So what was the main factor here? Because we can't kill you, but we can hit you to avoid hitting the decoy. I assume we go for next fear? Why is she getting turn meter when we hit her? That didn't happen last time. Did they fix something? I thought she only gained turn meter when other rebel fighters got hit. Alright. My bad. As long as we keep moving quickly, this might not matter. But we need to move confidently more so than we need to move accurately. So it's not another, it just feels like another because she's usually not targetable. Fair enough. What are you? I'm kind of tempted to do this. I don't know why. I don't really need to do this. Like, it's overkill, surely. All it really does is give her a bunch of ult charge, and we could have just killed her for free. Doesn't matter. It might cost time. Well, she's ulting now. Does it matter? We just get the cooldowns out of the way now. Or we just kill her before she ults. Never mind. Just kidding. And we're not dealing with like a Watek or anything, so I don't imagine this will go too horribly. There's no defense down, but perish. Cleanups, I don't have much experience in. Oh, I didn't fight the bonus turn last time, so I haven't actually played this fight yet, come to think of it. What if I stopped you from taking 2 turns? What do you think of that? Take away the speed up. Seems like a good thing to be doing. I was kind of hoping that he would take a turn before the fracture. Or before we killed him for the fracture. Oh well. I didn't really look at my turn meter. My bad. Frenzied Scramble continues. Jamel could go on Jabba. They are kind of a dynamic duo, even though they have no lead. Snowcom, I would rate rather lowly. Not safely low, but as stated, we do need to keep moving. You, hi. It is a BAM, no pause to give us debuffs. This probably does not. If you haven't watched me this season, I know this is like a perfect learnable fight that I've probably played like 9 times. I have not. It just is what it is. I have a total blind spot here. I'm hitting this. We were playing around with this last time. Probably still a decent thing to be doing. Probably getting hit with the immediate combo. Just so it could kill me. Lovely. So we just weren't fast enough. So we got the free turn meter from them counterattacking Savage, but it just was not enough. We can do some minor infinite looping off of IG-12, but they're gonna get the DI. Nihilus never got to play the video game. We could like basic here for offense down, but I don't even know if that matters. Let's just continue to try to grief. Getting rid of offense up and defense up is probably a good thing to be doing. What even is this match? Fucking ow. Don't do that again. My bad. You made a good point. Alright. Yep. Shit show as expected. Like, I feel like if I was just faster there enough that the Savage turn can, make me go first there, I feel like we would at least have more control. Don't really know who to use from here. Probably somebody expensive. People don't usually post their bottom front. Alright. Who else? Snowcom, mainly just need to prevent crits. I don't remember who we did last time. You were also just like a back wall, so I just killed you with the GL. Because people don't post shit for shit normally. STL maybe, but I don't know if my Stormtrooper Hunt is not beefy. I feel like they're just gonna get washed. The thing about this realistically, 3, 4, 9 teams to kill. 4 GL, Satil Bane. I mean, we got some basic tricks, like we got JMM for if we see Bounty Hunters. But we are kind of starting to run low on teams. Not that I think any of the cleanups are particularly nasty. 1, 2... Well, we need to be focusing on this tier. Who is like a good grit clause? I'm really thinking it was like Cassian. Riva has it, but GI wouldn't. GI would just get dunked probably. Is this double Malgus? But taking Malgus against evasion just sounds like torture. Balin? Well, Balin's not on raid duty. Balin can go somewhere. Balin against Luthen, maybe? Does Luthen even make a summon if there's no lead? Doesn't he need to be curator or something? To be anything? I actually don't know the answer to this question. Either this team's insanely scary or it's nothing. Badger, thank you for the 44 months. He does not make a summon. Alright, this is overkill. Yippee! Appreciate you, man. There was no revive. She just said, I'm tired of working with your ass. You did not make a summon. What are you doing? What do you think we do here? Alright. We need to make some knee-jerk rash decisions in the interest of time and tempo. I mean, we're still kind of in the spot of you don't really have something I need you to be doing, so you can just be person who cleans up some shit that I'm loosely not familiar with how to deal with on the front wall. Is it 1 or 2 turn? 1 turn. Stops her from assisting on her mass. It's probably a good thing to be doing. Denies stacks. Surely, right? We just have to bully her. The Bo-Katan classic. Please go away. Okay. The blood price has been paid. Again, in the interest of time, I'm honestly, unfortunately, just thinking some shit like this. Dodge this. Yeah, cornball. Ow. Can I have my advantage back now, please? Oh, wait, we had the protection region. But the shock just got dispelled. I mean, I can press the button that makes me go away, but... Yeah, fuck you. Is this gonna kill Carson? There's a decent chance it will. Why do we not have... shock? Hello? And I'm gonna kill either way, so we can't bring Hux back. Alright, my bad. Well, actually, wait, no. Could I have used the DI? We actually maybe could have brought Hux back if I played that perfectly. It was a tool I did not remember I had. Bad motivator to do good. I mean, honestly, for the impact that it has, I might as well just call it good motivator, because that shit ends up driving you. Alright, Enoch 2.0, is it just this? We have spent a lot of the front wall. It would be great to not spend more. It would also be great not to lose a fight, frankly. We don't have any CA options. This Hacker Ampeg actually maybe would be kind of sick. Good lord, that is not the stat package we need. Actually, 77%. Well, we don't really care about critting. We are not built for this method of madness. If it was like 10% amp bag on top, maybe we're cooking. Fuck it, I'm just setting it. %77% crit chance was not the play. Asked and answered. Trey wears well as no trooper commander. That's cool, man. What Trey? Zalbar has been used. Mace we would like to save just in case. Well, we know JMK doesn't need to be anywhere else, so he is technically a free agent. I would like your stealth. Thanks in advance. I would have liked some blinds too, but can't always have what you want. I'm thinking it's this. Bid for banners. You die now, please. We did get the grace period. We'll give Maze his tests. No, we want health. Yeah, we give him this. Because we're on protection modding and that does nothing here. Weird. It went on Django. Oh, we're not really getting the same flow as usual. We got to 4 investigation and it just got a reset. They might be over it. AoE for heal or stealth? We pick it up, but I don't think I'm walking out of this in one piece, to be honest. Django has finally answered the call. Yep, he did. Hi. What's up, bud? My bad. For a brief moment, I believed that this team could do something. They probably can. My team probably just sucks ass, too. You almost had that. Surely. For the one time. Guard the fucking temple. She has foresight, it's over. Alright. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, hey, aren't you supposed to go clear an ISB up top, and you've never really fought ISB with anything other than JML, but when has that person ever been right? We did F-Flex Opener last time, still correct? Probably. Hi. And then there were two. Starkiller's gone, so that's an illegal thing to be doing now. Yes, we get it. I would like to play the video game sometime in the nearest forever. I don't think we're getting Riven's protection back. In fact, we're losing JMLs. Common misconception. Actually, wait, we did get Riven's back, somehow. Beat his ass. Was not able to recover the 57. I was wrong about this. We do start with DI, because we increase our cooldowns. Whether or not that's actually good, I actually don't know. That could be counterproductive. Produce this. You still can't die yet. No strong thoughts on the matter. Thank you. Don't know if it's a mistake to not use the buffs while they had them, but I figure, oh, okay, that's feeling like a mistake. That's feeling like a mistake. You... My bad. Please leave. Please don't hurt me. Yeah, I was wondering when that would start showing up. Yep. My fate is the timeout. Vaguely a possible R10 Bay moment, but I imagine we've been losing to copious quantities. Probably I should have just done that buff AoE when the opportunity presented itself. I don't play Bane lead damage Bane that much. My Bane's not built for damage either, so I don't really have like the confidence that my Bane will always get the kill when asked. Sir? I cleansed the man who had nothing. Spiritually, I felt like he was shocked. What can you do? What is Rada doing? I just... Questions, was he beating his father's ass? I suppose. Actually, the 50% crit chance is kind of in conversation with our CA, ironically. But we have vulnerable. What the fuck am I talking about? Fuck it, man. It all sucks. Sure. Just go. Surely part of you guys won't let me out, putting me in a stalemate. We are not faster. Stop doing that. Okay, but how is part of you guys lapping JMK? Speed up versus speed down? He does not have speed up. He will at some point. Alright. Undermine is like 25 speed. Is it just you then? Do I have a good way to kill Jabba? Cobb? Riva, maybe? We lap off of the first special, so it's safe to do that before a second. Is Rada immune to cooldown increase? The FDC is actually fairly well positioned against thermal detonator damage. Are you immovable objects? Is Partagas movable objects? Partagas has been moved. Alright, yes. That's a good way to kill Jabba. Surely. I still had alert. Alright. Flip a coin. Am I a good player? Server says no. Oh shit. Achieve debit cron. Debit is actually an extremely funny typo. Well done. We have blood enough that probably I will have to kill more shit. If I have the time. Should have aimed here, maybe. In the interest of time. Yes. Well done, dude. No shocks, I was gonna get the heal. What fun. I don't care. Just give me an assist-making move. Was that exact? Doesn't matter at all. Is it exact against someone fine? I would assume. Are we gonna learn? Watch it be like fucking Rogue One in the reinforcement. Oh, it was favorable, but we did jack shit for damage. My bad. The high roll wasn't that high. Yes. Go away. Maybe heal might have been better there, because that was ults. I will play it safe. Ow. Oh, they only hit Raven's Claw. Good stuff. Well done. If I make him counterattack, we get ult, or we get another death mark faster, right? Both counterattacks dodged. Understandable. Have a nice day. The breach fell off, so the double kill shot didn't line up. I don't have enough time to finish it off. Unfortunate. Today I imagine probably would have been a win. Just dropped too many battles. I went live as soon as I got home. Oh well. The Cassian thing was unfortunate. That honestly was kind of the biggest difference maker. Maze... maybe faster? But Mace is never really going before either of them. I was surprised by Django going in handcuffs, though. Like, why did... were you just, like, a full bulk? 2 bulk primary is somehow tankier than Django? Why? Just base stats? 76, 100? Okay, so the base is just fucking massive, so it will be Forlum, who is free in that scenario. And that ability block definitely slowed me down. Don't really know what to take away from that. I mean, GR 12% healing is about to go away too, so this matchup will only get harder while the crown is... well, is this crown still even active? Next threes? No. Okay. Problem solves itself. The future Cassian... Attacker Ambag will exist. I think... yeah, I kept Vel on tank mods, just in case I use Cassian for other matchups. Probably just speeding Vel up is probably the best takeaway from that drop. What else am I not thinking of? DR? I don't... for the slightest life of me, I have no idea why parking on Clea didn't work here where it did before. I guess maybe... it's... I played it like 2 or 3 times. It's possible they just never landed Undermine, that it wasn't noticeable. Or it got fixed. That did not make much sense to me. Snowcom, we barely lost time on, so kind of who cares. BKM, the trash, it just sucked. For full clear... yeah, who would have full clear? Oh, well. Defense did... what? Yeah, they got you. Babash did well. ISB did well. Ugnaught, Brenda Bullshit Go. Did the thing that everyone uses it for. The biggest time eater was honestly just Cassian. Like, normally that match has been getting down to like 2 minutes. When's the last time that I used C-Bane? When we fought Jensen lead Ahsoka? Can Jensen lead Ahsoka be beaten by a damage built Bane? Like, are you ever scared of... What would you even be scared of there? We could maybe get Bane off of anti-Ahsoka lead modding. Any other takeaways? Should probably learn what beats BKM. Sateel and Rada are just feel so unneeded right now that I use them very wastefully, and I didn't really feel punished for using them wastefully, and like this defense is not that lacking, I don't think. I mean, what's possibly missing here? QA, but if QA showed up, we would have just done Rada. Great Mothers would have forked me between BKM on... Gungans. I was like, did I actually use BKM today? Yeah, Gungans. Maybe would have tried Malgus versus GM. That can be spotty. Snowcom, I suspect, is not real. Like, I'm probably gonna pull my own Snowcom. Also, I feel like this is probably correct. I mean, but the problem is, because dealing with this fucking cancer diagnosis has been so distracting, I'm like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, surely it feels like we had too much for offense, but because I'm so unzoomed in on, like, I know the top half I'm cool with, because all I've been putting time out of this game is the top half, and then I get to the bottom half, which is like the softball shit, and I don't know what to do if it's not overkill. So if I posted more top end here, I don't actually know what I would be doing. I mean, Treya did nothing here, but even if I didn't throw her against BKM, she would have been in against something like Gungans. So, like, posting her doesn't really seem advised. Maybe I don't need Treya versus Gungans. Like, if they posted LV backwall, easy example. I would have needed BKM for LV, and I wouldn't really have had Treya for Gungans, because she got thrown away on front wall. That would have been very unpleasant. I bet should well. Shoutouts. Pop the trunk. Yeah, so if this was like plus 40, I think we would have gotten double VIP in certain spots. We could also bump her damage up. She does have the whole damage share. I just don't have a good grasp for, like, the idea of, like, opponent stops posting Jabba. And we already saw people who didn't post Jabba this season, so it's like, okay, that probably will be true in some matches. So full committing her to the Jabba matchup seems not well advised. Speeding her up is probably not a bad thing to be doing, though. Maybe just speed tank. Hybrid. If I get punished, then so be it, but probably a fine place to start there. What else? ISB... I mean, it's a major turning point for a lot of stuff, right? ISB has lost their toy. So now they will have to take final exams instead of pop quizzes. Better for Andor and ISB FTCs to go with so you can finally get an idea where they're really at. Well, I've not been using Andor with it, although frankly, this Datacron might as well have been it. This shit. This shit helped a lot. Like, a lot. Like, yeah. I mean, I guess another thing it means, though, is... Okay. What are we doing? I also have this. Actually, let me check work shit. Oh, they were alright. So what do we need to think about? ISB is the big one, but also this is less to talk about Cassian Lead and more to talk about Saw, is it not? Is Saw on defense just dead? What was I doing with Saw pre-Cassian FTC? Was season 79 also Saw? Probably. 81 is this one, right? Search by Saw. This is my offense. Flip over. That was actually a pretty cool match overall. I'm kind of happy with how much pace I was able to keep. Obviously, some fights fell apart and, like, they need some elbow grease. But I feel like that was better than I've ever really done in terms of just, like, keeping pace and taking forward progress. I never really stopped and thought that much. I did in, like, the first 5 or 10 minutes, once or twice. Okay. My Saw was, like, on defense with Captain Rex. Got some holds to gas. Got a hold to Great Mothers broadly, largely. People killed it with stuff like Bobacron. People killed it with Balin. I remember that. Bane. It did die to gas once. Died to JMK. Died to BKM. I mean, it's got a 58% win rate. I have more battles with it on offense. Okay, what about if we cut out Season 73? Sorry, I know y'all can't see this, so I'm trying to radio play it. If Luthien goes back to offense and we're just like, okay, Cassian can pick up Clay if need be, does that actually do anything for us? What changes? So if you do this, you can taunt ignore? I associated Cleo more with other matchups like Ahsoka, not necessarily Jabba. Like, maybe this gives me a route to bully out Bausch fairly quickly, and then we just play for double VIP. Cleo will do less damage than Cinta. Like, I'm sure she'll do okay. It would be unlikely to be enough that I couldn't kill. Although also we'll have to keep in mind that Vel will not get the regen that Cinta provides. I don't know if this is necessary. I think this is fine. I think it drives fine. I think I just... Yeah, possibly blinding when Vel has buff immunity. And but the problem... Okay. The real issue with the whole buff immunity blind thing is you need to get hit once to get the... But okay, if she you would actually need to spot track that fairly close. You would need to confirm that she got hit once. And if she got hit once, then yeah, probably play for blind. It's less about buff immunity and more so just... Like, when I'm playing that matchup, I'm really just looking for VIP on Vel, and instead it's like, maybe I just need to be hit counting Vel. I don't know what mods I have on. I don't think we care about Keen Stratagem. Man, I really wish we got training with the Zeron. I have no idea when that shit's coming now. I guess we just take this route to pick up some VIP stacking. Take that, R7 Land, who's absolutely representative of a real fight. I'm on TW mods. I'm 100% on TW mods. Okay. What does it mean for ISB? Probably not good. We also could be doing the VIP Luth and self-bounce play. I haven't really played with that too much. That is definitely a tool in their tool belt. It's just, it's shockingly hard to maintain it on them. But that's without GAC Omicrons. Maybe GAC Omicrons will make it easier. Matchup pending. We don't have instant defeat immunity. You see why they left a few characters out of Tocom beta? Olga's insanity. Oh, did they finally... The game is out in, like... Oh, wait, no, the game is out in 3 days. So they're probably doing the last 4 character guides in the next few days, right? Took them long enough? Did he just cleanse a locked Undermine? Was it locked? Hello? No speed down. Feels bad. I got the savior at least. That's cool. Why am I not able to ignore taunt? Allies with keen stratagem at 25% accuracy and ignore taunt. Alright. Lovely. The irony is the fight's not actually going that bad. I just needed to clarify. Have a very real and legitimate frenzy. I needed to not hit that. Actually, I think I made a couple misplays there. Have a fake keen stratagem. Now imagine if we never lost Vel. Now imagine if I was fighting a real jam camp. Did I press yes? Whatever. Well, this is also going away. Like, tank ability block is there, tank retribution, it's kind of redundant. CA unlikely to matter in a lot of spots. I don't think we care too much about grit. I don't think it's this. It's gotta be DS buffs, no? Is that just where this is headed? Charge up? Hello? Actually, no. I mean, this is happening tonight, right? I don't think that's enough. Very representative. Lovely. So we just stop there on that. They would like some health. Alright. We can't just... Although, wait, fucking Rave has Break Rod. Everyone's just gonna be doing that shit. ISB is not gonna be fighting right this season. So what are they gonna be doing? Well, crit damage won't work against Leia. Also... Okay, they're not normal relics, so we don't have to worry about that, but... That was gonna be the next thing I talked about. Isba-wise. Actually, I think I have a loadout from like a month ago that's just Cassian and ISB mods. I was fucking around in Arena. Should I just pull that up? That is almost certainly going to be better than this. They're all buffs so we don't get cooldown increase. I mean, we talked about it during the actual GAC. I need to start. He's not or he's not dazed somehow. Krennic is just going to be a D rank risk unless we build him for it. That's just unavoidable. Speaking of unavoidable, are we going to start streaming sandbox battles? What are they going to start adding? Shizzle. Alright, how utils. Give me the loadout. It's just those two teams, which is topical for today. I don't know if these are absolutely perfect mods, but I think it was broadly intended for this purpose, so it can't be too bad. Do I need to be worried about... a lot of how utils, I mean. I've read up a lot of mod slots, so there's no way I'm full up. I'm full up. It might be fun. I have 10 free for a 10 character mod loadout. Yeah, it lets me. Alright, it'll be about 30 seconds. Okay, so what would ISB's hunting list be if they don't have Partagaz Crown and they're fighting things that aren't Ray? Snowcon would be a relative softball, but if he makes appearances, you would have to be worried about incoming damage. You do get one Partagaz skill increase though, right? You just don't get a repeat? Major concern was we thinking about, as we just saw, is saving Dedra Undermine for... See, I saved Dedra Undermine, but KX was still taunting, and I'm not entirely sure how. Also, I need to make sure that KX is on some good stuff. $98. I am excited for Tokon Man. I kind of hate doing mod fills when there's mods to be sold, if that's what's happening, which I assume it is. Because this means I have to unequip shit later. How bad are we talking? Ah. I'm gonna give you a chance, but yikes. See prior statement. Too many mixed sets. I don't normally do mods this way. It's actually kind of annoying me. Alright. I can wait, but it's unlikely to be a mod that I would slice anyway. Actually, wait a minute. Couldn't we? No, it's gonna be a shit to manage. Okay. Didn't know you had it like that. My bad. What? Twas inevitable eventually. Do you? I mean, you keep this because it would give you a higher chance of speed normally. I mean, what's the... It's at, like, points... 8.9? No, 9.1. 0.91, so if we declined this, we would only be playing for... Like, it could go up to 8. Do we really give a shit? I don't think so. I don't think we go further. Man, that's a low roll. If that was 2 hit with like 15 speed... I mean, there's no real reason to hang you at the moment. I'll put you in purgatory. I hate mods like this. It's like, what? So... You just keep it because it's a 212? We're not investing it right now. I mean, it's basically the last mod, but better. I don't know if I would... I don't know if I feel good keeping either of them. It's kind of the same situation. You can't. Tempting, but you can't. Why did I just started to glaze over a bit. I mean, you exist. Nah. The triangle, so I might try pushing. Yeah, he's on true damage mode. Alright, what are we looking for? You. I mean, this would be perfect, but that seems like a lot to be asking. It's a hell of a day for slicing, apparently. See if this feels like anything. Still don't know if this is the best way to build KX. It just feels like I'm getting better results with it, so I'm loosely chasing it. Speed, but are you... Okay, they are on health. You I'm concerned about. You're on the health. The AI just loves Target Critic so much. I feel like all of my D ranks happen coming from him. See, I don't know if this is really gonna matter for Leia. Also, C-3PO is kind of a pain in the ass here, no? Yeah, I'm worried about Confuse on KX. I think that's a huge problem. Yeah, those speed sets are definitely being felt. Oh, Radis. It's not really much for ISB to try within range. So it's an offense Vel, for better or worse. I feel like this is a pretty huge swing in performance. Fucking support basic. The team is only supports. God damn it. Just fucking die. I'm actually not that happy about it being ability block. Was that a waste? It actually might have been a waste. Undermine Drogon was probably value. We're doing better at occasionally checking the size than we are actually getting through Leia because of the fucking annoying support basic heal. The VIPs are gone. I mean, in Grand Arena, we would have way more VIP presence. Duff? Yippee. I don't think that's anything. Dick move. No Billy block. Didn't have undermine. Oh, there's no snips. I just realized. Luthen would have been a better VIP. Yeah, Squad Arena is just not a playable venue for Cassian in places like this. Cat Duke just does what it should be doing. I mean, Cassian versus JMK is still like definitely up there because you have to be worried about the raw damage after, but you're also not really gonna be fighting gas. You're also gonna have your Omicron. Krennic sitting at 100% turn meter but doesn't get to play the video game feels bad. If Hulu's decoy does that D-rank, I don't think it does. It does. Jesus. That is not ideal. That KX special did just chunk the sides. Zero debuffs landed. I don't think we can kill Vayne basically ever. Bad Batch has rotted my brain so much that I was just thinking in terms of losing target practice stacks. It's over for me, I'm afraid. Do you feel like dying, sir? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. What a move. Have a death mark for your troubles. Alright. So I suppose if we can stop him from getting to use basic, that will stop him from stacking his defense up, which also helps. What are you? Attacker handbag? That's actually going to be kind of nasty. Oh yeah, they're all gone now. We can actually kind of simulate it with grit. Is that cheating? It's the closest we get to playing with the Omicron on. Normally this would give everybody Undermine. Then a key question of like, do we push turns to the VIP just to cash in, or do we push turns to Cassian to get into the VIP? Makes you think. How come nobody got the Undermine spread from buffing? I just don't know we can get through. Nope. Fuck my shit up. A notable lack of damage. I mean, in GAC, we will be able to do more damage. We'll be able to healing immunity more. I mean, the offense could be shifted a bit higher, but not like not enough to make a difference there. In some matchups, the untargetables could try to go to offense primaries, but again, that's not really a huge damage difference. I mean, we're never really in danger of dying until the ult, are we? Well, that's not necessarily a true statement. Also, we can't really crit them that often, I don't think. Actually, is Ampeg kind of decent? I mean, I won't do anything to Leia for just trying to mow through her. But the Ampeg, we have two attackers that do a pretty decent amount of debuffs. Majority of the time, we're not going to be critting. That this is not going to feel too different, but the hope is that we get windows where we can. Tears days, what the fuck am I doing? Oh! Alright. Does a mass assist against someone that doesn't Leia count as, like, 5 mastery reductions or 1? Leia Wilson started taking more damage. I mean, some of that at least was me trying to push VIP. How much of it was that? Hard to say. VIP is just right. Every time a VIP takes a turn, I get 10% offense, 10% armor pen. They lose 10% health, which I think also applies to GLs. Does it actually? It'd be good to know. Also, it has to be an undermined enemy, which is something I haven't really been thinking about. The start of Cassian's VIP's turn, all undermined enemies lose 10% max health for the rest of the encounter, and Rebel Fighters get 10% death pen and offense. Which I guess also does mean there's a back root angle for possibly Cassian considering defense bank runs sometimes, maybe? I don't think they have much base, but it's still a decent amount of game. So she has 154. I remember Vel has more, and Vel shares some of hers, so it's still not a... Yeah, right? I mean, Vel has... I want to say 354. 352, my bad. So sorry. Shares 8%. You can technically double feed her, though I don't know if that's actually value. You know, let's say 300% defense Pancron puts her at about 1,000. Double it to 2,000. You share 8% of that as 160. That's not insane. It's more better for her than for Cinta. Is it irresistible was there underbound? Yes. It's Cinta basic. This is the white whale, man. I look at this and I feel like Cassian has so many tools here, but then at the end of the day, Ezra is still Ezra, and that kind of just fucks shit up. Right? It's like Clea go first, middle on Ahsoka, which causes her to counterattack. She counterattacks on Vel, gets undermined, like... And then Cassie goes and immediate AoE spreads, you blind Ezra and shit. It's like, I can see the first couple turns very clearly, and then Ezra says, hey, by the way, I'm Ezra. Nice to meet you. Check this shit out. And then you fall over. Tempted a frenzy. Also, we could mess around with the Lupin. Oh, I meant to look up if it worked on GLs. Vel has been ambushed. I assume that's not good. She's probably built for protection as well. No, she didn't have VIP. She did die of sadness, though. RIP. Oh, we have Ampeg. Right. That Ampeg just, like, it's not Cassian FTC, but it's not terribly far off, actually. Also keep this in mind. But I mean, if it's attacker, we don't really have healers. I mean, all those team uses supports and attackers, so I guess that's the same either way, I suppose. Obi Crex is probably too much heat. You can maybe try Chupio. Is Obi Crex too much heat? Actually, I don't know. I said I was going to try Luthen Loops and then promptly forgot. Problem is they have a decent amount of AoEs. We could try it on the second one. Wait, that move is not available? Really? It really is crazy how much of a difference that GAC Omicron makes. Being able to just repeatedly dish out VIP. How has she already lost VIP again? What do you mean? I am done. Vel dies, Drogon revives. This matchup is just solely a DPS race. Okay, actually, I want to mess around with strategically targeting Leia sides. I'm curious. How much respect do you actually have to put on Leia claws? Try a slightly different order. So when do we try it? Ideally, it needs to happen before. Well, we could also actually, we can use AoE turns like Vels to pressure. I did no damage. A little mass assist basic for our trebles. So if AoEs are at a premium here. I mean, it's too late now, but we should run it back. Also, the death mark is actually kind of counterproductive, unfortunately. If this theory is correct. Yeah, like Luthen already lost VIP. It's just without stuff like that damage immunity to protect it. Alright, let's try it again. Let's see if we can apply this. Hello? I'm just gonna try it. Probably need more VIP stacks first, huh? Am I crazy that I'm feeling like I want Clay to be faster? Like, she's not really doing terribly much damage here anyway. I just want more VIP turns. I meant to click Jupio. Why is that so hard to click him? This is not him. This is not him. What? Wait, is that why I've been missing some characters sometimes? Is this hitbox just fat as fuck? In customary Leia tradition, probably checkmate. I think I saw Vel was on damage, and I think that's probably wrong. The more I think about it, I feel like OB would actually be easier than Jupio. I mean, she's offense set on 25s. Let's just juice the fuck out of her and see where this goes. We're not really bringing it in this department, are we? Closest we'll get. I mean, yes, but that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Alright. Don't really have an option in that front. So plus 34 speed with her extra turn meter gains and us having speed up. I mean, it's not nothing. Maybe it'll feel better. Everyone else loses VIP so fast, I don't even know if it's worth worrying about them. I mean, I do feel fast. The question is it meaningful? Not enough damage. That is. Okay, so Senta is actually just insane in this matchup. The fact that you can use an AoE while pushing direct damage actually frees you up so much. The Undermine, now that I'm seeing a bigger picture too, is also stopping Chupia from building ult charge as much. Alright. Also, I asked it like fucking 20 minutes ago. -10. For all from enemy side who are alive and is not Galactic Legend. Okay, that figures. Somehow, still only Revan is the only person allowed to do it. But it does mean that if we want to sneak in and snipe Leia sides after stacking a bit in the fight, that is on the table. Still worthwhile, still valuable. It just means you can't reduce a Leia down to 1 HP. Fair, I suppose. Plotting started? Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm out of here. Goodbye.